Welcome back to the Allgoods, Vietnam through the eyes of love. I'm Elisa Allgood. Today's episode is especially tender. We have 3 letters written on September 24th, 1971. My mother wrote to my dad twice that day, first in the afternoon, then again late into the night. And my dad wrote his own letter back from Vietnam. Let's begin with Sarah's first letter, written that afternoon from San Antonio, Texas. 24 September, Friday. Hi, Whittle Chickie. It's only 2:30 p.m. here, but I wanted to tell you that your wife loves you. I wanted to tell you just in case you didn't know. Ha! My love for you grows so much each day. Myra came by and wanted me to get dressed and go to the club for happy hour with her and Donna and Joe and Jean. I told her I was happy and content staying home, daydreaming about my baby and watching TV. I told her when my escort comes home, then we'd make the club scene. The club and drinking is no place for a mom-to-be unless daddy is with her. Right? Right. When you first left, I went to pass the time. Now I can pass the time just grooving to my darling and our baby. It's amazing how many hours I can pass daydreaming. I dream and relive our days past, but more days of the future. Such happiness we're in store for. We have happiness already, but I'd be willing to bet our new happiness, being together, will be the first drops in our bucket of happiness. I love you so very much. You are my precious Whittle Chickie and darling. I didn't get any mail today, but I got 3 letters yesterday. I'll just reread them until my next one. It was so nice having Cookie here this morning, to have bacon and eggs and company with. I think I told you, she's working 3 to 11. Joy, Cookie, and myself, when Cookie gets off, have a big evening planned. We're having steaks together, not to mention the baked potato, the one I've saved for 2 days so I can actually eat tonight. I've had no beer and no booze and very few carbohydrates all week. If Jan gets back, she might join us. I have to go to the Handy Andy to pick up some supplies. Cookie said if I bought some today, she'd get some next week, since she had to work. I'm sorry that Cookie even moved the first time. She's such a perfect roommate. I really enjoy her. Not as much as I love and enjoy my real roommate when he comes home. Ha! No one or thing can ever take his place. You know what his name is? Ha! Yeah, Dick. That's right, Dick Allgood. I have to go to the cleaners while I'm out as well this afternoon. Big afternoon planned for your wife in San Antonio. Oh, honey, did I tell you that Dr. Brecken told me to quit drinking coffee and tea? I asked him why my face had gotten worse now that I'd passed the 3 months when it's supposed to be worse then. Well, the answer? I'm now making the placenta, the afterbirth, and in doing so, it reacts with the nicotine acid in coffee and tea. Well, sure enough, it worked. My face is hardly broken out now in only a week of no coffee. Just a little more info to add to your grocery store knowledge. Are you still smoking Terrytons? I get a kick of when I think of you telling me how bad they tasted and how much better they got after a few packs. You're so cute. Did you tell Pi that you couldn't drink champagne out of my pussy since I'm so fat and pregnant? If so, what did he say? I bet he ribbed you. You tell him as soon as the baby is born, we'll give it a try. I bet Pi didn't even seduce Honey on their first date either. Ha ha. So we have one on him, don't we? Or do we even? I bet he didn't buy his wife a dildo to keep her going while he's gone. Not many husbands are as thoughtful and considerate as mine. I'm married to the greatest man in the whole world. I'm going to mail this when I go to the store since I'm scheduled to go out already. I've already rambled 5 pages worth. I must be in love. I'll finish another letter tonight. Meanwhile, I love and miss you with all of my heart and soul, forever and always, Sarah. Well, that was my mom's first letter of the day. Full of humor. She was funny. Longing and everyday details. She sure missed my dad. But she wasn't done. She picked up her pen again later that same night. And here is the evening letter. 24 September, Friday night. My precious darling, guess what? I love you. Yes, I do. No argument there. I wish I knew what you were doing and thinking and what kind of day it's been and all the other little things wives like to know about their husbands. Usually this talk comes at the end of the day. I guess that's where our letters are, where we write that stuff each night, huh? The thing I'd like to know right now is that. I'm not very patient, but I am loving. Well, can you believe you're getting 2 letters today? Ha! It's now 2 a.m., almost 12 hours since the first. You know what else, Chickie? My love has grown in that short period of time. After I finished writing my love, I took a bath, dressed, put my face on. I don't dare go out without looking saucy. I want people to know you're married to the sauciest pregnant lady around. Then to Handy Andy. Then the damn bottom fell out of the sky, just about the time I got halfway there. Man, it rained so hard I could barely see to drive. I waited for it to stop before I decided to come home. At the Handy Andy, I wrote a check for $20.48. From there, I stopped at the cleaners. I wrote a check to Terrace Cleaners for $8.55. Baby, I think I'd spend less if I kept about $5 cash on me and write checks for the exact sum when I have to pick up things. I seem to keep my money a little better that way. If you want me to do something different, just say so. Also, please let me know when you receive the amount of checks, so I won't worry about the letters getting lost, etc. Okay, sweetheart. Baby, I love you so much. Boy, I daydreamed today. I loved and grooved to every minute of it, too. You make the best dreams. You make the best everything. After the errands, I came home. Joy came up. Jan called. She's back in town, but feels lousy. She caught a bug in Houston, so she's staying home. I told her I didn't want to seem unfriendly, but it wouldn't hurt my feelings at all, because I had a tendency to catch all the bugs that came around here. Cookie went home about 8. We had our steak, baked potato, which I had been thinking about all day, and we watched the TV. Nikki came by when she left the hospital, so same thing I've done all week. I'll be so happy when you're home with me, where you belong. I'm thankful I have friends as I do to help pass the time in a quiet, orderly fashion. I only feel like hell raising when I'm with my husband. Baby, I'm seepy. I think I'll put a quarter in the pot, groove to us, and drift off. I wish I could move my ass next to yours. I love that. And that's my favorite thing. Well, I love you, and a good night kiss is sent your way. I love you forever and always, Sarah. And now we turn to Dick's letter from the same day. My dad's words echo Sarah's. He is full of longing, affection, and he is feeling the separation. 24 September. Hello, baby. How is my precious love? I bet you miss me. I also bet that I miss you more. Do you believe that? Well, it is true. Baby, I miss you so much. My gosh, 24 hours seems so long. Somehow I believe that if I only could hold, kiss, hug, and talk to you, the day would feel like 8 instead of 24 hours in a day. Don't you think so? But I am happy in the love we have. That love is the best part of my life. My life only began a little over a year ago, when I met you. Since then, I really have become my person. I love you so much. You are my little chickadee, precious darling. I slept late this morning, later than normal. Ha! To a shitty movie, then to the detachment, then back to the P.O. I got 2 of the most beautiful letters from my love. I love you so. You write the most precious letters. I just love you so. Came back to the hooch, had a few G&Ts, and did some taping for Franklin, and then showered, and then to the NCO club with a few of my sergeants. I drank scotch for about 3 hours. I am now enjoying the best part of my day. You know, I talk to you most of the day, but when I sit or lay and write my love, I really feel close to you. You are my only love. I seem to just write what I would say if you were here in my arms. Boy, how I wish you were. Baby, I love you with all of my heart. I am yours, only yours. Sleep warm, and I dream of you each night. I love you, Dick. P.S. My finger is better too. Ha! 3 letters in one day. 2 from my mom in San Antonio and 1 from Dick in Vietnam. Their love carried them through long hours of separation, and each word was a lifeline for each of them. Thank you for listening to the Allgoods, Vietnam Through the Eyes of Love. If you'd like to support this project, you can do so at buymeacoffee.com/the Allgoods Love. And remember to follow or subscribe wherever you listen so you don't miss what comes next. Thanks again. See you soon.